Hello there, Revan619 here. How the devil are you all doing? Now, as you may be aware, anyone who's done invasions recently, or should I say been invaded, may have noticed that the invader has quite a distinct advantage, be it in gear, weapons, maybe even optimization, rings and all this sort of stuff. So whilst you're barely doing 13 damage to them and their health budget isn't moving at all, they are one or two shotting you. And you might be asking yourself, why though? And the reason is twinking. Twinking, in this context, for those who don't know, is a low-level or beginning area character having endgame gear. Now, the process of twinking is quite simple. If you've seen my OP early video, that's semi-kind of twinking, and if you've watched my Red Eye Orb early video, that is 100% twinking. Now, there are ways that you can twink in a way that is absolutely ridiculous, and that's what we're going to be covering today, which is called infinite everything. Now, the process of what we're going to do here is we're going to explain to you how to get infinite everything in the game. Pretty much every single item you can have an infinite supply of, and it is incredibly easy to do. No, it's not cheating, although it is somewhat abusing the systems of the game. No, it can't be detected. No, it can't be banned. Yes, it is somewhat unsporting, and no, this is not new information. This is a 7-year-old game. Everyone's doing it. On day one of the release of this game, people were doing it. So whilst you were wandering around into the undead parish for the first time, and there was people invading you with boss weapons that were killing you in one hit, and with endgame like Havel's armour, and there was nothing you could do about it, it's because they had already used this to abuse it and twink themselves out. And basically they used duping. Now, what you do for the process of this is you run a game just normal. You just go through the game for the first time normal. So you'll complete the game and you'll get pretty much a small quantity of everything. You'll have some humanities, you'll have some upgrade materials, a very small supply of everything. Now, if you have a friend, which is what you will need for this, or maybe you can just get someone to help you with this, is you guys are going to begin the process of duping. And you are going to clone these items so you have an infinite supply. And once you have an infinite supply, you can then give them to a completely fresh new level character, and no one loses anything. In fact, every time you do this process, you essentially double what you have until you have a maximum supply. So basically what you're going to want to do is have a character that has vaguely completed the game, or at least gone close to the completion of the game. Then what you're going to do is you're going to head into your settings. You're going to go down to application save data management. This is for PS4. You're going to go to auto upload, and you're going to select in here. And then here, you're going to go to Dark Souls Remastered, and you're going to uncheck that box. This is very important to do, and if you don't do it, you will mess up your save file. So definitely do this, and this is also how you save scum. And you can save scum like crazy for this to take out a lot of the RNG of killing some early level enemies, along with trying out different builds. Because you don't have a respec process, this is the way that you could have completely endgame items on a character. You could have cleared most of the game and still be very low levels. You can level up to make whatever build you so desire, and then you can upgrade whatever weapons. And then when you're done, you reload your save back to that level 1 or whatever it is, so you'd be able to try out different builds. Now again, like I was saying before, some people would say that this could be considered cheating or it is unfair, but again, this is not new information. The game's 7 years old. Every single invader you're coming across is already doing this. So the way I see it is, when everyone's a twink, no one's a twink. So this way I'm going to explain to you how to do it, so it just creates a fair level playing field. Hell, you don't have a level playing field in boxing when some boxers are on drugs, or maybe they're using certain training methods like altitude training, which the layman's man cannot afford, and they can't be training as much. So there's never an even playing field. So this is what I'm going to do to start trying to work it out. So once you've done this, you'll be able to then, in your save data management, you'll be able to click your account and you'll be able to upload to online storage. So with auto upload off, this means that this storage file is going to be completely safe. On Xbox, you can do something similar. On PC, you can actually just go into the files and you can copy out your files. So you'll want to create a backup. If you want to know how to create a backup for your saves on Xbox, I'll tell you to look that up. To do it on PC, all you have to do is copy and paste your save file, whereas on PlayStation, I've just shown you the area where you go to do it. So like before, we go into Application Save Data Management. This time you're going to go Save Data and System Storage. This means on your PlayStation. You then go to Upload to Online Storage. So this will then allow us to upload. Then you select Dark Souls Remastered and you upload your save file and you say yes to overwrite what's ever there before. You can do it the other way, but you go to Online Storage and then you download it. So what you do is you've now uploaded your save, which means you now have a backup of your save. Auto uploads off, so that means whatever you do, this will never change. So what you do is you then grab all the items that you want to dupe. You then summon your friend, be red soap sign, white soap sign, doesn't matter. Red soap sign you can use in any area, even if you've cleared the boss. White one, you need the boss alive to do it, and you also have to be human. So what you do then is you drop all the items that you want to dupe for your friend. Be it, I would recommend if you do this for boss weapons, make sure they're +0 so you can give it to a new character. Any boss weapon counts as a +5 weapon, so if you do my OP earlier guide and you pick up the Gravelord Sword +0, that means your friend can drop you any boss weapon because it's plus or -5 as the weapon matchmaking. So even though you have to go to a +10 weapon to say make the Chaos Blade, the Chaos Blade only counts as a +5 weapon, so that means you can drop it to a new character if they've already picked up the Gravelord Sword or the Black Knight Sword or the Drake Sword, etc., or the Astoria Sword, anything like that. So you then drop all the unupgraded items that you want. Armour, you can give max upgraded armour because that can be traded across freely. You can give any catalyst freely, and you can give as any items of souls, upgrade materials, proof of Concord Keeps, so if you were farming to get Dark Moon Blade. Every item can be dropped, so upgrade materials, items that are usable, boss souls, you can upgrade, you can drop upgraded armor, you can drop unupgraded weapons, so you can obviously give it to the new character, and etc. Whatever you have of these. So say you have 10 of the best souls in the game, you drop those and then you give it to all your friends, so you give everything over to him. Then you download your save, and then you've got all those items back, and your friend also has them. So you summon your friend again once you've downloaded your save, then he gives you all the items again, so now you have double of everything. So then you upload your save again, and then you go back to your friend who should have already backed up his save and now reloaded it. So you gave him everything, he backed up his save, and then he gave it back to you, so you have double. So now he has a copy of it and you have a double. So now you've technically between you got 3 times what you started with. So then you trade your 2 times back to him, so now he has all 3. You download your save, he backs up his save, so now you have 2 copies and he has 3 copies of everything. It's getting complicated, but every time you're going to rapidly increase what you have. And you do this until you have 99 of every item. You can be humanities, it can be Firekeeper souls, it can be whatever weapons you want upgraded, maximum upgraded armor, maximum upgraded things. You can get 99 proof of Concord Keeps, 99 sunlight medals, 99 death orbs, 99 cracked red eye orbs. Basically anything that's not a key item you can clone this way. So once you and your friend have maximum of everything, you back up your save again, and now you both have complete mule characters, which means your characters have maximum of every item in the game, and then you back it up. So that means then one of you can make a completely fresh soul level 1 account, or whatever the basic soul level of whatever classes you pick, and then you can summon them, or they can summon you via your white soapstone or your red soapstone, and then you can just drop them everything in the game. So then they immediately have 99 of everything, they back up their save, so now their fresh level 1 has 99 of everything, you download your save, you've still got it, they can do the same for you, and you can do this infinitely. People did this day 1 of the game, so it's like when you were first getting through the Undead Burg, you're walking around, you're level 5, and then some soul level 1 invades you and they've got like full Havel's armor and you can't damage them, or you've just got to the Undead Parish, so you should be around soul level 30, and they've got the gold tracer and they're killing you in 2 hits. You're like, how could this be? Well, that's exactly how they did it. It's how they duped, it's how they twinked, it's how they created such overpowered characters, and it's how you can make new characters. One of the reasons that I am not against this at all is because there is no save backups, meaning this whole process is not scummy at all in my eyes, because the game took out the ability to respec. So every time you want to try a new build, you have to run the entire game again, you have to get every item again, you can't trade between your own characters, which is BS in my opinion, so I am 100% doing this. So in the background here is a quick little clip of like me summoning my friend. So you just saw me run, go to Pinwheel just so I've got my embers and stuff, and so I can obviously reinforce my S's up to 20. So I've come here, I've now picking up my friend's red soap sign. He could have placed a white one because I haven't beat the Taurus demon, but he decided to put a red because obviously he's going to want to kill me once he comes into the world. But now once he's in, he's now just going to be able to drop me all these items. So there you go, as you can see in the background, he's dropping me 99 of everything. The reason he already has 99 of everything is because we've already done the early processes, just where he trades me items, I trade him back, and we're both backing up our saves every time we do this. So obviously once he's given me all these items, he'll download his save, so he'll never have lost them, whereas I'll back up my save, so then I obviously have them kept there, so if I give them to someone else, they'll be there, or I can always come back to this point. Say you level up your character, and you get to the point where you want to be, and you have that exactly there, then you can obviously save your backup there. For me, I like to save my account at around soul level 48, which is the lowest level that I normally tend to invade. I'll have all my items there, I'll have my weapons at say plus 11, and that way I can still invade from weapon level 5 to weapon level 15, because it's plus or minus 5 until 10 or 11 where it's plus or minus 6. I can't remember the exact one if it's 10 or 11, but someone did a video on it, but from 11 it's definitely minus 6. So weapon level 11 will match from weapon level 5 all the way to 15, soul level 48, perfect to be able to invade any area of the game except for maybe the Berg, but you can sometimes even get weapons here, because if someone's picked up the Gravelord sword or the Drake sword, you can invade them in this area, or if they got the Black Knight sword, you'll be able to invade them in this area. So as you can see, look, he's dropped me all those souls. I could then give them back to him to double up his ones. It doesn't matter, but that's how you do it. This is how people have created twinks. This is how you get infinite every item in the game. You do not need to grind. You don't need to kill 1,000,000 rats to get infinite humanities. You don't need to keep reloading areas to use glitches to get infinite anything. Hell, I've got 99 of every boss soul here. He's going to give me the Chaos Blade. He's going to give me the Quelaag's Fury Sword. He's going to give me maximum upgraded plus 15 of every single item in the game of armour there, and it will give me all the rings, so you can get rare rings, you can clone Ring of Sacrifices. Hell, he's going to drop me 10 Ring of Favours, so in case I do want to take them off to try other setups, it doesn't break. But anyway, that's the process. If this has been helpful, let me know. If you're reading out because I've revealed the secret, I'm actually just giving it to the general masses here. The elitists and the PvP tryhards, they all did this. They all did this day one. This is just for me. It's making it easier for the normies and the guys who just also want to have some fun with this. So till next time, this is Revan out, and my friend's probably going to explode me in the back as he likes to do, because what the best part of twinking is he gets to murder me afterwards. Anyway, this is Revan out. Make sure to share this video around.